Good morning, welcome to Fishaun Angling. So something a bit different today. I'm going to be fishing at Sandbanks this morning. I don't normally fish in a day, but it's the only time I can make it this weekend. So I'll be going for plaice, flounder, hopefully, and as usual I'll chuck a big bait out and see if there's any rays or bass about. Time to get set up. An update on the gear I'm using today. So I've got a Tronics Pro Bands IB Set 5 rod. Unfortunately the other one hasn't been repaired yet. I haven't found anyone to repair it. So I'm running with the spare rod, which is a Shakespeare Agility Surf 2. And I've got a pair of Shimano Ultegra C14 Plus XSC reels, as you can see in the video. And just on these I've still got my 18-pound mono line, which I put on there for a Chesil trip recently. Rather optimistic there, but so I'm just going to show you the rigs I'm using today. This is a little flounder rig I've got with black and green beads on it, and I'm going to load that up with ragworm that I can get to a bait shop. So I'm using frozen ragworm that I've salted and put in the freezer. So on the bigger rod I'm going to put a pulley pennel rig out with a squid and mackerel cocktail, which I'm just wrapping up now. Fished this location once, but I think it's the second ever time I've ever been fishing, so I didn't have any success back then, but hopefully today a little bit more. But it's not something it's not somewhere I've been for years really. This is getting ink absolutely everywhere. Yeah, just always chuck a big bait out, always hope for that ray or bass. I fished just down the road from here, probably a month, 6 weeks ago on the kayak, in Branksome Chine, and that was quite good. I had a conger there and 2 plaice, so I'd be happy with that same kind of catch today really. Using the bait bar to wrap this today. So there's coming out of there. So there's a squid and cocktail wrap. Looks good. So yeah, rods have been out for about 3/4 of an hour, quiet so far. I pulled the flounder rig in with ragworm on, and the worm's still on there, so there's no bites or anything. So maybe, because I'm impatient, maybe time to get a third rod out, and I'll probably put a small flapper rig out or something, strips of squid, just see if there's any bass close by. Won't throw it out far. Yeah, see how it goes. Beautiful sky this morning, what a lovely day. No fish though. Should make the day a lot nicer. That perfect kayak weather today, look, missed a bait there. So guys, quickly, caught here, it seems to be a wrasse of some kind, but I've never seen one with these colours before. Not sure if you can see all the blue and green in there, but it looks beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to have to go home and see what species it is and look it up, unless someone watching can tell me. So that's just off the small rod, chucked over the side with a little bit of worm on it, close to the rocks. But yeah, look, happy with that. New species caught this year. So just a little update, it's just that little wrasse so far. So I pulled in the big bait, the pulley pennel with the squid and the mackerel. I've changed that to a 3-hook flapper and I've loaded it up with worm as a final kind of last ditch to try and get some place. But yeah, it's a lovely day out, but I'd be a lot happier if I was catching fish, obviously. So I've got 3 rods out, all 3 loaded up with worm on flounder rigs and flapper rig. So I'll probably give it another hour and see how it goes. So that's me all done for today, I think. No bites in a couple of hours now really, and no fish since the one wrasse I caught earlier. So yeah, saved the blank, but unfortunately target fish not hit again. I'm going through a bit of a poor period of fishing at the moment, but it is a bad time of year for it. And I didn't have too much hope today coming out in the daytime, but as I say, it's just nice to be out. So yeah, I think the next fishing trip will probably be a nighttime fish again, down towards the Solent, which is more my local anyway. But yeah, who knows, I'll look at catch reports and look at the weather and see when I can get out next. Okay, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Plenty more content to come. Kayak fishing is going to start pretty soon, hopefully. But I'll carry on the beach fishing as well, and then even lure fishing as when I get into the spring, I think. But yeah, loads more content to come, so please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
So, frustratingly, after I filmed the outro and said my last goodbyes, I pulled my last line in and this little gobby was on the end. So the line was actually snagged, and the hook and the bait was actually near the rocks, which is where I must have caught this little guy. So again, I'll say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.